Well, everyone, and we're reviewing a Millenia mod called the GS39G, or however it's pronounced. It can be found on Dot Mitchell's Gurney / Stretcher, and here it is here, GS3G scope. So third person model is completely custom, just like every other of these mods, and it has 3 modifications. Scope, silencer, and I think it's cosmetic synthetic parts, I believe that's what it is, but I've yet to have a look, so let's go and do that. Well, after this on screen after anyway. So this one looks really good from the looks of it. In the screenshots the textures looked really high res, pretty much like any other of these mods, but this one looked really special. Let me just wait till daytime. So after we have no further distractions, let's go ahead and look at this. Alright, so here we are. Right, so whipping the gun out, as you can see. Oh god. As you can see, legionary assassins. Let's take them out. So this, from this we can tell if there's any custom sounds. Indeed there is. Absolutely awesome sounds. So it's a semi-automatic rifle. Iron sights look good. Reminds me of an assault rifle from Fallout 3, but obviously with a lot more higher resolution textures. That much is obvious. It looks really similar, although definitely not the same. Completely different model. Don't mistake me for saying it's the same gun when it's not. After we've took out these assassins, we'll actually have a proper look at the textures. Balance looks fine. I've not looked at the stats, but from the damage it's doing to these assassins, it looks pretty fine to me. Doesn't seem to be killing them really quickly. Doesn't seem to be doing minimal damage, and they seem to be quite high tier enemies, legendary assassins. I'll give them that. That was about 7 shots. Well, the ones that hit anyway. So, expect to be putting a few bullets into enemies and don't expect an OP gun. So, Millenia's done a good job by balancing this one, by the looks of it anyway. So, we'll still be testing it against fellow enemies, but let's just kill these, focus on this guy first. Something, what the hell's with my accuracy, man? I don't know what's up, but let's get closer. That's probably, let's just get closer. Die, motherfucker, die! Right, there we go. So let's have a look at the model. The model looks absolutely tremendous. Oh, completely custom. Oh my god, that is quality. So, obviously one of his team members has made this, and very, very talented stuff. Like, the whole thing also looks great, man. Everything intersects, no clipping issues. Well, there is a tiny thing you won't notice, but it's like here with the ring and the middle fingers clipping through the trigger, but trigger guard, that's a bit of an issue. Nothing much though. In first person, you can see a tiny bit of clipping with there, but barely noticeable. Minor clipping issues, which will not detract from the score. Very, very little. So let's move on to texture. Texture's definitely a 10 out of 10. Specific areas that are awesome are here. The wood looks really good as well. Oh my god, the only thing that I don't really like is this bit here in first person. It doesn't look too great, but everything else looks great. Like, come on, the magazine just looks tremendous as well. Let's reload. Yeah, magazine just looks absolutely amazing. So texture 10 out of 10, model 10 out of 10. So let's have a look at the stats. 34 damage a pop, 228 DPS, weight of 10.5 pounds, value of 1,389, strength requirement of 5. So it's been balanced by having a similar damage to the marksman carbine. I don't think it's the exact same. Similar damage, but higher weight, less value, and a similar strength requirement. Also, it fires 308, which is rarer than 556. So immediately there, that's the balancing feature right there. Gun skill requirement of 35, which isn't too much, so yeah, there we go. Uses the same icon as assault rifle from Fallout 3, no issue there since the gun looks similar, so yeah, let's have a look at the scope on the gun. So balance is like 10 out of 10. Putting the scope on it makes it look like a G3, looks awesome. Makes it look like a G3, makes it look like a PSG1, looks absolutely amazing. I'm just thinking, oh, one of the best PSG1 mods I've seen, and it's not even a PSG1, it just looks similar, that's all. Looks awesome. So let's have a look at the silencer. Let's take the scope off so we can have a look at the silencer in third person even. So the model of a silencer is good, texture good, nothing wrong with it. Let's see if there's a custom sound. Yep, I've never heard that sound before from Millenia either. So custom sound silenced and unsilenced, which is really good. Good attention to detail there, so let's have a look at synthetic parts. So yeah, synthetic parts make it look absolutely awesome. Basically, I prefer the wood, but this still looks good. It reminds me of an MP5 or basically a G3, a black G3. But yeah, I prefer without the synthetic parts. Looks way better. So yeah, let's go test this mod against weaker enemies like fiends, for example. Let's go do that. Catch you guys in a minute. Oh, here we go. So, 3 shots to kill a fiend. That's a regular fiend, weak enemy. It's not overpowered. Definitely not. Medium tier enemies like legionaries are your prime target. Legionaries, NCR Rangers, Brotherhood Paladins. That's who I would use the gun on. Weaker tier enemies, well, it will be good, I would use it on them as well, but the highest you're going to go is mid tier enemies. Death Claws and Super Mutants, no chance. I just don't see it happening. And this balance goes well with the 35 gun skill requirements, since that's around the enemies you'll be shooting enemy with those guns. So yeah, this has been the G3SG1. Absolutely tremendous weapon mod. Textures 10 out of 10, model 10 out of 10, gun balance an 8 out of 10. I'll give it that. So this has been the G3SG1, and I'll give an overall 9 out of 10. So this has been Grey Fox, and I'll catch you guys in the future. Be sure to download this mod and endorse it. Millenia makes the best weapon mods hands down. Catch you guys in the future.